And she's making direct eye contact, and it's not a good time for me. I've just found out I'm fat. She's not even blinking, she's just looking up, which is not a good angle. This is how insecure I felt. At one point, I had to look away like a waitress trying to take a card reader payment. I was literally like that. Finally, an alpha male. Nice. It's nice to be in Montreal. I've never been before, and my favorite thing I've seen here is that you have a gay village. I know, I think that's where you keep them, and what a place. And it's right next to a Chinatown. I think they do that in every city in the world. They always put a big gay bit right next to a big Chinese bit, and I think, what do they both love? Turns out karaoke. They're into it. They love it. Have we got any gay people in? Get out. No, welcome. Nice to have you. The only reason I ask is because a lot of people think I'm gay, and I'm not, right? But I get quite a lot of homophobic comments. And first of all, homophobia, not a phobia. It's a hatred. It needs to be renamed because there's like proper phobias in the world. Like, is there anything you're scared of? Conversation or heights? Heights, bit gay. And I don't understand, right? Because mine's spiders, I don't like them because of the way that they move, so I have to kill them. But I do it in a nice way where I'll close their eyes like they've died in a film. Just like, right, but gay people is not a fear, and I know that because they're like proper big guy. He's never got home from the bar on a Saturday night, gone up to the bathroom, and then just found a drag queen, like struggling to get out of the bath, and been like, Barbara, go and get a pint glass to put over it. I don't like the way it fucking moves. And it's just like mincing across the landing, just like that. No, I'm not, I'm full straight. I realized I was fully straight about a year ago when I met the love of my life. We moved in together, and then about 5 months ago, I found out that I'm gonna be a dad. Yeah. To a 7-year-old that's not fucking mine. That was a shock. Not the reason I swiped right, and now I'm single again, so I became single, had to move back in with my mum for a bit, and then she kicked me out. She said, you're in your 30s now, isn't it best you move out? And I thought, you've lived here longer. You're in your 60s, Beryl, off your fuck. Still living at home in your 60s, well embarrassing. And I don't want to be 30 and single, because one thing I've realized is I've got a little bit fat. Like, only a little bit, like, not full fat, not like American fat, just like a bit fat. Do you know what I mean? I've just got like little tits, and the waistband of my boxer shorts quite often flips over. Have we got any other fatties in? I mean, there's more than one. I can see you. If you don't know where they are, they're on your seat a little bit. It's weird, isn't it, the word fat, because some people love the word fat and some people hate the word fat. I got in trouble for saying fat recently. This lady comes up to me. She's got blue hair, she's got a polka dot dress. It's like, we get it, you've got a blog. And she comes over. She goes, you're not allowed to say fat. And I said, why? And she said, well, you're not fat. I said, well, I'm a little bit fat. She goes, you don't look fat. I said, I feel fat. I identify as being fat. And she goes, yeah, well, you're not allowed to say fat because that's our word. And I got really annoyed at first, and then I thought about it a bit more, and I thought, like, fair enough. Like, because those people aren't known for sharing. So I... Naughty boy. He's naughty. I have got fat. This was the moment I realized I got fat. I had a one-night stand about 2 months ago, and it got to that bit. Do you know near the end, for men, when it gets to near the end of sex and you sort of have to, like, say? Do you know when it gets to near the end of sex and you have to do, like, a public service announcement? No one teaches you what to say, do they? There's not a sexy thing to say. You can't just be shagging and then just be like, tray tables up, armrest down, we're coming into land. Like, what the fuck do you say? You can't just finish and dismount and be like... I went for a whisper. I leant in, I said, I think I'm gonna come, right? I think. Now, men know. Men know. I've known for about 5 minutes. We've only been having sex for 3. So I lean over, I say, I think I'm gonna come. And then this lady said a thing to me I've never been asked to do before in my life. She said, would you mind doing it upon my facial features? I know, I said yes, because I'm a gent. And this was the moment I realized I got fat. So I'm sort of stood here, being me, and then she's sort of like down there, being her. And I'm fully naked. Well, I'm not fully naked, I've got socks on. Wait, before you judge, they're like bedtime socks. Do you know, like the fluffy ones with a grip on the bottom? Like, that's for both of us, that. And I'm trying my hardest, and I catch myself in a full-length mirror, and it doesn't look nice. It looks like someone's filled a condom with ham. I'm like, that's me? I'm a human larva, but I'm still trying my hardest. I'm not even telling the truth, I'm right-handed. I'm still trying my hardest. And then she's just sort of like down here, just sort of like witnessing it. She's not watching, she's witnessing it. She's like, just bracing herself. And she's making direct eye contact, and it's not a good time for me. I've just found out I'm fat. She's not even blinking, she's just looking up, which is not a good angle. This is how insecure I felt. At one point, I had to look away like a waitress trying to take a card reader payment. I was literally like that. Has that gone through for you there? Has that all gone through? Because I hope no one's been upset by anything that I've said. Because the last thing I want to be is like one of those like straight white men who like are angry at the world. Do you know the ones who like go online on like Facebook community forums and they say things like, there's too many genders. It's like, no one's asked you, Keith. There's too many fucking genders. It's like, wait till you find out how many types of milk there are. You're gonna shit yourself. There's loads. There's almond. There's others. I don't know what they are. They think gay stuff shouldn't be taught in schools. When I say taught in schools, I don't mean like practical lessons. It's not like, right, grade 2, grab a partner. Oh, we've got an odd number. I guess you're coming with me. Right, I don't mean that. And we've all been bad for it. Only a couple of years ago, I just thought there was men, and I thought there was women. I thought there was he's and hims and she's and hers. I found out about these glorious people in between that went, I don't really identify with any of that. If you could just call me like they or them. Say that to one of these men and watch them sulk. They're like, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. The people that don't want to say they, them have been saying they, them before they, them existed. They have. Them foreigners, they come over here, they steal our jobs, you're perfect. If you really want to fuck off one of these, right? Mention a gender-neutral toilet. They're like, I'm not going in. It's like, you've got one in your house, Keith. Chill the fuck out. What an ally. What an ally. This has been a treat. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your life. See you in a bit. I've been Brennan Reece. Bye-bye.